Imagine a sprawling, forgotten mansion, where shadows whisper secrets and every creak of the floorboards tells a story. What if I told you that the most chilling tales aren't just fiction, but real events that happen within these very walls? Welcome, seekers of the strange and unexplained. Today, we're not just visiting an old house. We're peeling back the layers of time to uncover the true stories of a mansion that has witnessed more than its share of unsettling events. Forget Hollywood horror, the reality is far more terrifying. We'll journey through its decaying halls, exploring documented accounts and first-hand testimonials that will make you question what is real and what lurks just beyond our perception. So, dim the lights, settle in, and prepare to be captivated by the tales that this old mansion holds. These are the stories that will keep you awake tonight. Our first story takes us back to the late 19th century, when the mansion was home to the wealthy Croft family. They were the envy of high society, known for their lavish parties and opulent lifestyle. But behind the facade of happiness, a deep sorrow was brewing. The patriarch, Elias Croft, was a stern man obsessed with his family's legacy. His youngest daughter, LaLaurie, was a free spirit, a painter who found solace not in gilded ballrooms, but in the mansion's secluded gardens. She fell in love with a humble gardener, a romance forbidden by her father. Elias, upon discovering their secret trysts, was consumed by rage. He banished the gardener and locked LaLaurie in the highest room of the North Tower, vowing she would remain there until she agreed to an arranged marriage. Weeks turned into months. LaLaurie, heartbroken and isolated, slowly wasted away. Her only connection to the outside world was a small, barred window overlooking the gardens where she once found happiness. It's said that on the night of the first winter storm, she simply vanished from the locked room. No broken windows, no forced doors. She was gone. To this day, staff and visitors report seeing a faint, white figure by the North Tower window, especially on cold, stormy nights. They hear soft, mournful sobs echoing through the empty halls, and the scent of withered rose as her favorite flower inexplicably lingers in the air. Is it the lingering sorrow of a love lost, or is LaLaurie still waiting for her love to return? Next, we move forward to the 1920s, the Jazz Age. The mansion was sold and transformed into an exclusive, high-stakes speakeasy, a hidden haven for gangsters, flappers, and the city's elite. The new owner, a charismatic but ruthless mob boss known only as Silas, ran his operations from a secret, soundproofed office in the basement. This was where deals were made and betrayals were punished. One night, a rival gangster named Mickey the Grin Malone was caught cheating at the poker table. He wasn't just stealing money. He was stealing information for a competing crime family. Silas, known for his cold efficiency, didn't make a scene. He simply invited Mickey down to the basement for a private conversation. Mickey was never seen again. The official story was that he skipped town, but the whispers in the speakeasy told a different tale. They said Silas had a special way of making problems disappear, and that Mickey became a permanent resident of the mansion's foundation. For decades since, people have reported strange occurrences in the basement. The distinct smell of cigar smoke fills the air, even though no one has smoked down there in years. The clinking of poker chips can be heard from the empty room, and some have even claimed to hear a low, gravelly voice whisper, "Your deal," followed by a chilling, mirthless laugh. It seems Mickey the Grin is still waiting for his final hand. Our final story brings us to a more recent and perhaps more documented period. After years of abandonment in the 1970s, a group of university paranormal investigators received permission to spend a week in the mansion. Led by the skeptical Dr. Alistair Finch, the team set up their equipment reel-to-reel tape recorders, temperature sensors, and EMF meters, hoping to debunk the local legends. They expected a quiet week of collecting dust samples. What they got was something else entirely. On the third night, their sensitive audio equipment began to pick up what they later called the whispering choir. Faint, overlapping voices seemed to seep from the very walls of the main ballroom. They were indecipherable, yet filled with a palpable sense of distress simultaneously. The temperature in the room plummeted by over 20 degrees in a matter of seconds. The team's most shocking piece of evidence came from a series of photographs taken in the grand staircase. In one frame, the staircase is empty. In the next, taken just seconds later, a dark, shadowy mass is visible, seemingly descending the steps. It has no discernible features, yet it feels undeniably present. Dr. Finch, a man who had dedicated his life to logic and reason, left the mansion profoundly changed. In his official report, he couldn't explain the phenomenon. He wrote, "We came here to find rational explanations, but we left with the unsettling feeling that we were not guests, but intruders in a place that does not wish to be disturbed." The mansion is not haunted by one spirit, but by an echo of all the intense emotions it has absorbed over the centuries. The team never returned. Their audio tapes and photos are now part of a university archive, a chilling testament to a week spent in the company of the unknown. From a heartbroken lover to a betrayed gangster, to the collective echoes of a century's worth of secrets, this mansion is more than just brick and mortar. It's a library of souls, a vessel of memories that refuse to fade. Each story, whether born of sorrow, anger, or fear, has left an indelible mark on this place. Which of these stories do you find the most unsettling? The grieving ghost in the tower, the phantom gambler in the basement, or the unexplained evidence captured by scientists? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the shadows. If you are fascinated by the stories that hide in plain sight and the history that refuses to be forgotten, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more explorations into the world's most mysterious places. Stay curious, and until next time, try not to listen too closely to the whispers in your own home.